Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the USO, the UUP, and the GLD. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the bottom right-hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, if you're looking for a new broker, check out CobraTrading.com/promo/StockBookie. Best in the business, been using these guys for years. Hands down, if you're an active trader, check these guys out, CobraTrading.com. All right, let's get into the USO. We had, 13 million on the day, 8 cents up, and a little bit down after hours. No great shakes, but check this out. So they retrace it back up, gets above the 200, never confirms, tries to go for the 1070, never makes it, right back down. 50 MA support, as well as a little bit of a gap window down in here. Held it up, straight back up now, back above the 200. Let's see if we get confirmation and shoot up for double top up this way. I still believe Grandma does not need higher oil prices in her plan, so watch for that. Or let's talk about the central banks. They don't need higher oil either. So 1071, you still have the 1126 area, and as well as the 1164, and then double top here right around 12 bucks or so. So down, up, down, little sideways action, up, grinding to this high, filled the gap, right back down. Now it's down, sideways, going this way. Let's see if we chop around. They did recapture all the MAs again on the daily, a little bit stronger of a stance, but we still have a gap fill and double top on this one as well as double top down here at 1071. So watch for that stuff. Weekly chart. Weekly chart, same thing. Let's get back into the bigger time frame. Let's open this up a little bit. So here's the Fibonacci from top to bottom. You have the nice retrace here, but overall, you are down, you're sideways. You're coming off these sell bars here. Volume was okay in these 5 or 6 days, whatever it is. Comes back, retraces right back up to that area, right down. Just not enough volume, guys, to get through the selling here. So a lot of people who got stuck there, they're just pulling it off the table, saying, hey, thank you very much. Because, you bought right in this area. This thing goes down 865. You're like, holy cow, got to sell. This thing goes right back up, right where you got in at 1050 or so. Boom, you're like, you know what, just get me out of this thing. So let's see if we can get above the 1071. We'll take it from there. It is in the middle range of the 50 and the 20 MA. I mean, it's a little bit higher off the 20, but it's still below the 50 where it's a little bit weaker on a weekly time frame. Let's see where this one closes on Friday, and we'll take it from there with the USO. Again, though, Grandma does not need higher oil prices, period. Now, the UUP, actually got a little bit of a bid. We haven't gone over this in a couple weeks, so pretty much the same story, guys. It's incredible. It goes up, sideways, little gap up, get everybody on board, dump it in their face again, sideways, dump, little pop, get everybody on board, dump it again, little pop, get everyone on board, dump it again. We're right back into this big resistance right in here, right around the 2439. Could not hold it. Right back down. We did capture or hit the 20 and the 50 MA on the downside. So remember, down, we're still sideways here, still a little bit weak, still well below the 200 moving average, and we have this trend line right here as well. So watch for that. So let's see if this can, there's really no pattern other than a pullback. Let's stick a fib in here. Let's see where we're at the fib. Yeah, so 382, yeah, let's watch for this gap fill in the 750 down 2387. If we get down here, maybe we'll take a stab at it. If not, then we'll be waiting for that, where is it, 23.828, then the 22.89 area if it continues lower. Again, we closed right on top of the 20, but we're above the 50, so slightly bullish, slightly. Pattern is telling us a little bit bearish, and 20 or the 200 MA curling in the price. Eventually, we'll see where this thing goes in the next week or so, and watch the weekly close as well. It's going to be very important to try to recapture the 20 MA on the weekly. Just even the 200. See how it went into the 200 and right into the 20 MA and boom, right back down. That's huge resistance, guys. And then you have this, the pivots down here, a lot of overhead resistance, and then down sideways. This is still pretty much bearish. We're back below all the MAs on the weekly. I'm still thinking lower prices to come. I hope so. I want to be long the dollar eventually one day, just not right now. All right, let's go into the GLD. So the GLD, this thing's been a great trade, guys. We went up in here, we took half off, came back in. Oh no, we actually we bought back here, we sold. I don't know, this was an older trade, maybe 120. You know, we took half off here at this pivot here at 112, 113, went back up, did it here, came back down. This is where we started adding again. Our average price is right around 110, 58, I think it was. I don't have it open. Something like that. Goes back up, comes back in, holding the MAs now, guys. So I'm still hoping for higher prices. I'm in half of a trade. And I'm still looking for 130s. I should have took it off here, and I just didn't. This was the part where it broke down, retraced, came back in. I thought for sure we had one more, you know, showing up into this area, and then pull it off, let it pull back, and then get that, you know, $10 pullback. We did get well, yeah, we almost did get a $10 pullback here, so right around 9. So watch for that, but we're back above the MA. The 50, the 20, and the 200. So let's see what we can do here, guys. So we got off pretty good. This is a weekly one, weekly chart. We were up a little bit on the day. Volume was okay, but daily chart though, still back, you know, below the 50 and the 20 MA. So watch for that. But nice pullback, nice little launch off this one. We did fill the gap right here, right around the 119.95 or 120. And pop goes the weasel right back up. So if you're a gold bug, watch for that. I think we could go for higher prices from here, or we got to see what develops here. I mean, we could go right back down, or we go sideways and start going up. We need to gap above these MAs again. We always talked about we need to stay above these MAs for this thing to continue going up. It has pulled back, right back into it, knocking on its door. Let's see if this thing can push and give us a little more in the GLD. All right, guys, that's it for today on this one. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.